Have you ever wondered why the strongest things in nature are never the hardest? The mountains crumble, the iron rusts, but water, soft, patient, ever-changing, endures. Lao Tzu saw this, and he smiled. In a world that celebrated hardness, he bowed to softness. He wrote, "Nothing is softer than water, yet nothing can resist it." Imagine that, the river carving through stone, not in a day, not in a year, but with the timeless patience of the earth itself. Where in your life have you been taught that only strength wins? That to survive, you must fight harder, be tougher, be louder? What has that struggle cost you? We armor ourselves, thinking it will protect us, yet it is the armor that weighs us down. It is the armor that isolates us. It is the armor that eventually breaks under pressure. True strength is the strength to stay soft in a hard world. Softness is not about surrendering your power. It's about trusting your power so deeply that you no longer need to defend it at every moment. Softness allows us to bend, to flow, to move with life instead of against it. Think about the river. It never resists the shape of the land. It curves, it dances, it finds another way. What if your soul is the same? When you face obstacles, do you force yourself to push harder? Or can you pause, breathe, and find the flow around them? When anger rises, do you clench your fists? Or can you open your palms and let it pass through you like a breeze? When sadness visits, do you run away? Or can you sit quietly beside it, as if sitting with an old friend? Softness invites us into relationship, not just with others, but with every part of ourselves. The tender, the scared, the imperfect parts, the parts we've been told to hide, the parts we've been told to toughen up. But what if your tenderness is sacred? What if your softness is your greatest strength? Breathe in. Feel how life enters you. Without force, without fear. Life is not against you. Life is you. The river does not fear the stone. It embraces it. It caresses it. And eventually, it transforms it. What in your life needs your embrace right now? Not your resistance. What parts of yourself have you been trying to fix, perfect, or overcome? Instead of simply holding with compassion, softness teaches us patience. Softness teaches us endurance. Softness teaches us the language of the soul. In Taoism, there is a teaching: yield, and you shall overcome. Bend, and you shall be straight. What if bending isn't losing? What if bending is surviving and thriving where others break? Nature shows us this again and again. The bamboo bends in the storm while the mighty oak cracks. The snow melts under the touch of the sun. The seasons turn not by force, but by rhythm. And you too are part of this sacred rhythm. You are not meant to conquer life. You are meant to dance with it. When you let go of the need to control, you find something greater. The current that has always been carrying you. It carries you toward your becoming, toward your true self, toward a life not based on fear, but on flow. Softness brings clarity. In the still waters, we see our true reflection. In the quiet moments, we hear our true voice, not the voice the world wants, not the voice shaped by expectation, but the voice that whispers, "I am already enough." Softness is the choice to trust this voice, even when the world shouts otherwise. So today, where can you be softer? Softer with your heart, softer with your mistakes, softer with your hopes and fears. Forgive the parts of you that are tired. Forgive the parts that don't know how to be strong all the time. Forgive the parts that are still learning. Softness is not a task to achieve. It's a way of being to remember. because somewhere inside you, you already know how to flow. You were born from softness, from breath, from warmth, from the gentle beating of a heart, and it is to that heart you return. Flow like water, trust like water, endure like water. This is the secret of true strength, the secret of life itself. Softness is the strongest force you will ever know. Breathe it in and let it carry you home.